So your human design chart says that you're a manifesting generator, but did you know that there is a difference between a direct or an indirect manifesting generator? In this video, I'll explain the differences and tell you why this is so important to understand. Hello, welcome back to this channel. I'm 𝗬𝗘𝗧, your coach, your guide, and your friend on this journey to manifesting success. Let's get into today's video. The manifesting generator, or Mani-Gens, as I like to call you, is a human design type that is a hybrid between a generator and a manifester. And holding this awesome title means two things for you. It means one, that you have your sacral center defined, or in other words, colored in or activated. Yeah, I like that word, activated. Number two, it means that you also have your throat center activated and have this connected via a channel or multiple channels to a motor center. Now here's the interesting thing. There's only one way to be a true or real manifesting generator. And I'll explain what I mean by that, because that in no way means that the other versions are not real, which is why I personally prefer to use the term direct instead of real or true. So in order to be a direct manifesting generator, you need to have the channel of charisma activated in your chart, which goes directly from the throat to the sacral center. When you don't have that activated, or in other words, when you're an indirect manifesting generator, you are more a generator with powerful manifestor capabilities. And that's still very powerful and very different than just being a generator or just being a manifestor, but it's not the same as a direct manifesting generator. So let's figure out why that is step by step. But before we do, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because it truly helps me reach and help more people to live in alignment and to create the success that they desire. As a manifesting generator, you have both the qualities of a manifestor and of a generator. And if you want to learn more about each of those sides individually, then click the videos at the top and they will take you there. But within your chart, there's this spectrum happening that shows you how much you are leaning towards either the manifestor side or the generator side. Being an indirect Mani-Gen could mean having your throat center connected to your emotional center, as well as the sacral center connected to the spleen. That way, within one chart, you have both the generator side as well as the manifestor side present. Because remember, the manifestor side needs a throat center connected to a motor center, meaning the emotional center, the sacral center, the root center, or the ego center. And the generator side in your chart needs that sacral center to be activated. So the same thing applies if you have your throat center connected to your spleen and the spleen is connected to the sacral. Now, the throat is connected to a motor center, but indirectly, because the spleen lives in between. Now, what if the motor center that your throat is connected to is the sacral center? That is the most efficient way to have both the manifestor side and the generator side present in one chart. That way you truly just need those two centers activated and you're a Mani-Gen. That is a true manifesting generator, because the initiating side of you, the manifestor side, is based on the generator energy, the generator side within you. Meaning that the manifestor action comes directly from the sacral response. That is a true or direct manifesting generator. When you have an indirect Mani-Gen chart, your desire to initiate comes from elsewhere within the chart. It's not directly linked to your generator response. And that doesn't mean that one chart is better or worse than the other. They're just different. And understanding how they're different is very helpful in knowing how you're designed to work and therefore attract success and abundance in your business and in your life. So let's look at this as a spectrum. When you're a Mani-Gen, you're always a generator first. Even as a direct Mani-Gen, you're still a generator first, which is why checking out this generator video will truly serve you. It's all about the sacral center and how to respond, so make sure to check that out. Now, looking at this spectrum that lives within you and different points on this spectrum, If you have the channel of charisma, the direct throat center to sacral center channel, that means you will experience more manifestor type urges. If you have multiple motor centers connected to the throat center, that also means you will have more manifestor urges. If your motor center is not directly connected to the throat, there is another center in between somehow, just like the example of the spleen, that means you'll have a stronger generator baseline. It's important to note that if you do lean more towards that manifestor side, that having those manifestor urges come up mean you might want to pay closer attention to the way that you choose to act in life, because you may find that you automatically want to initiate more, when in reality, your best results are still going to come from responding before acting. Tell me in the comments, which side does your chart lean more towards? Are you a direct or an indirect Manny-Gen? For now, thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll talk to you soon.